Hi, welcome to this video. This is Tina from Tinaheals.com, and today we are discussing the top 5 most sexual signs. Out of all the 12 astrological signs, 5 of them really stood out to me while I was doing this research. Gathering data for about a decade, speaking to people, and working on natal charts, I have come up with my own conclusion. Please tell me if you don't agree, and if you don't, why don't you agree? And if you do agree with me, then please leave me a comment so we can discuss about this. Sex is a very strange thing in our society. It is a thing that keeps the human race going, but it is also the thing that is least discussed. And there is a sense of mysticism around it. I could say mysticism, but it is more a negative kind of mysticism. Like, if you do this, you're gonna hell, or if you do that, you're gonna hell. So libido is constantly being suppressed. Yet at the same time, all around us, we see images bombarding us with sexual innuendos. They are selling everything to us, okay? By objectifying women mostly. Now they're objectifying men, and everybody gets objectified, but it was mostly women they were objectifying all this while. And everything was sold using a pair of breasts. As I was watching this documentary on the ad world, and everything can be sold on a pair of breasts by showing what's there and by keeping the mystery too. So what makes a sign sexual? So before I get to that, I would say that my pick for this, number 5, we'll go from number 5, would be Aries. Okay, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It is the infant of the zodiac, and Aries is ruled by Mars, and there is a dominant streak to Aries. They are not afraid of eye contact. They're not afraid of chasing someone they desire. Okay, this is something that Aries loves, unless of course they have ill aspects to Mars or their moon or sun, and this aspect, their dominant side, can be suppressed, but essentially all Aries are dominant. They are the go-getters. Okay, and if you say no to them, they are more interested in you. So I keep them at 5 because their attention, they are very good when they're in bed. They're very passionate, ruled by Mars, of course, which is the male archetype. They're very masculine in their approach, even the women. But I kept Aries at 5 because Aries does not have a lot of staying power. Okay, so yes, they're very sexual. Yes, they have a very strong libido, but they do not go on for a long time. Okay, now the second most central sign I would say would be Taurus, right? I'm not second, that was 5th, this is 4th. Taurus, why? Ruled by Venus, and Taurus is about the physical body and about earth, about food, about all things beautiful. So Taurus really understands the courting and it's a very traditional sign. So Taurus understands the traditional way to court, to look beautiful, really dress up for someone, and go out there and really impress them. They're the most feminine sign. It's dark night, it's womb energy, okay? And Taurus is very touchy. It's earth, not like Aries. Aries is fire. The interaction is like pulsating, like a quasar. But with Taurus, it's more touch oriented, right? They don't lose interest, and they can go on. The staying power is higher. Now, moving on to what I would say it would be the third most sexual sign of the zodiac, and that I would say Aquarius. And Aquarius is not your traditional sexy, not your traditional sexual, or their libido is not how society wants it to be. They are the ones that want to experiment with toys and bondage and new things, and maybe bi-curious. Uranus is about that. It's about sexual deviance, maybe what was considered sexual deviance. It's not so, but different sexual preferences, Aquarius. Aquarius again loses interest very quickly, and if it is something that is just missionary or just, you know, to keep the relationship going or to procreate, then they completely lose interest, right? Now, coming up, the second most sexual sign of the zodiac, according to me, is Capricorn. Capricorn is very sensual. It's ruled by Saturn, so there's a coldness, there's a detachment. But once a Capricornian person finds that space to truly connect, it becomes a very sensual affair. And you know, even in the tarot, the Capricornian card is the devil. It speaks of excesses of all kinds. So sexually, Capricorn is very active. Okay, very active, and they have a huge staying power. And they want to please you, not just get pleasure, which is again the domain of Aries. So they want to please you. They want this whole thing to be beautiful, right? And the top most sexual sign is Scorpio. We knew it, we expected it, ruled by Mars and Pluto. It is probably the most deep sign of it all. Scorpio, even if they have, you know, loose sex or non-committal sex or just one-night stands, they get into the act and they want to penetrate your soul. If you really click with the Scorpio ascendant, Scorpio moon, Scorpio Venus, Mars, you know, they really want to touch a part of your soul. It's not like Aries that, you know, they come, they feel and they do it and that's it. There's no feeling, sorry. They come, they do it, they take pleasure. The Aries takes pleasure and then it's done. With Scorpio, it is, of course, definitely about control. They like to do the power play. It's after all Pluto's domain. Scorpio will probably also play sexual politics in bed if they feel like they need to control you. But overall, the intensity, the fervor, and the creativity with which Scorpios, you know, make love, I think that is just phenomenal. And I don't think any sign can outdo that. Not Leo's egotism or making themselves the center of attention. Hey, I should know I'm a Leo. But I'm a Leo, Sun, Saturn, Mercury. But Scorpio is like the intensity, the passion. And even if it's one night, they tend to leave a mark on the people they touch and they love. Making love is deep and profound with a well-balanced Scorpio. Even if they are not well-balanced, believe me, it is intense, very passionate, and very creatively passionate. So hope you like that video. Let me know if you want more top 5s. Let me know in the comments below what kind of top 5s you want to know. And if you agree with me on this video, if you don't, then tell me why you don't, and visit my website www.tinaheals.com. Thank you.